watch party. Let me know what you got going on today. We're going to be spreading some positivity in the community, and you're invited to participate in these opportunities. One way that you can help is by hitting the share button and letting people know what you got going on in the community here. I'm going to kick this on the FM. Here we go. Good morning. This is KHEA Radio, 99.5 FM. It's Kickstart. My name is Gardy, and I have some guests in studio. We're going to be talking about an event that's taking place right here in La Marque, Texas on December 5th from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. You are invited. It's called Clean Up La Marque. It's our community, and it's our area, so let's keep it looking nice. Upkeep. And you just need to put some time and invest some time into this. My name is Gardy again, and I have some guests. I'm going to let them introduce themselves if they're ready, and we're going to learn everything that they got going on. I'm going to start right here.
All right. Good morning, everyone. My name is Raushida Robinson.
Raushida Robinson, where are you from?
I'm from Galveston.
From Galveston, Texas, here in studio.
Galveston, Texas.
And then we got another guest. Can you introduce yourself as well?
Good morning, everybody. I'm Tracie Steans, and I'm from La Marque.
Tracie Steans from La Marque. Tracie, you've been in studio a couple times before. How you doing today?
I'm doing great, and I love this place.
You got a lot of stuff going on as well. I've seen that you've been staying very, very busy. How have things been going?
Things have been going really well. Through COVID, I'm seeing the community get back together, doing the right thing, putting on masks, and getting out there with social distancing, but still being involved in the community.
Yeah. How did you meet Raushida Robinson? How are you guys friends?
So Raushida and I, we run into each other at every event together. And that's how we became friends. And, hey, the next event, and once you start running to people over and over again, and the same goals and start talking about things, and then we just hit off just like that. Right. We've been running to each other, I think, about 2 years.
About 2 years now.
Right.
Raushida, why is it important for you to be involved in the community?
Oh, wow. It's very important because I have a dedication not just to service, but to our community. I feel I have a dedication. And it's important to just be a helping hand, not just on any type of level, but just to be a part of it is good. You know, just to be in good company, a great environment, and to be able to network with good people in the neighborhood is really good.
Mm-hmm. So this event, can y'all tell me about it? Clean Up La Marque.
Clean Up La Marque. I'm very passionate about La Marque and the cleaning of La Marque. After looking at the streets and being a business owner, I'm a business owner in La Marque, and seeing trash and people just throw things out and they think it just goes away itself. And I spend late nights out there cleaning, not just on my property and other properties, and just stopping, seeing things, and it's kind of like being at home, not able to just pass it up, just stop and just clean it up. Right. And I think it's important to get together, team up with people, with like-minded people that want to get together. And we decided to just open this up to the community, that we're going to get out there, whether it's us 2, 3, 4 of us out there, or whether it's 50 people out there. We're going to mask up, and we're going to get out there with our gloves on, and we're going to clean up, and we're going to continue to do these things for our community.
And this is very important to you because you're a commissioner, right?
Yes, I'm a commissioner in the city of La Marque, yes.
For Keep La Marque Beautiful?
Yes. Uh-huh.
And I know there was an event not too long ago, right?
Right.
How did that go?
Oh, that was amazing. So we were out at City Hall parking lot, and we do this. We have a fall sweep and something regular that we do. And I was so happy that we were able to still be able to put this event on for our community. So we had the shredder truck that came out there, where people have things that's been at home for a long time that need to be shredded. And, shredding takes forever.
Yes.
Yeah.
So having that shred truck was really nice. It goes in a big old trash can. It has electric arms. You take it and it dumps it, and it shreds. And we've had cars line up for that. And also large furniture, large bulk items that people were bringing, tree limbs that was out there. And these things are important, and these cleanups are important because if we don't do that out there, people don't know where to dispose of this stuff, and it can end up being on the side of those streets.
That's right.
And making our community look bad.
Mm-hmm.
So the turnout was amazing. The commission board did a fantastic job with us with COVID, being online, having Zoom meetings, but still being effective in making this thing happen. So it was a great thing for the community. Just seeing people just come out and looking forward to it. And just seeing the lines and lines of cars, it was exciting to see. That's and right. To actually to get in with our hands and not just sit there and just let them dump it, that we got a chance to get in and get involved and get it cleaned up.
So where did the idea for this additional, the Clean Up La Marque, whose idea was that, and how did y'all make it, how are y'all going to make it happen?
So the Clean Up La Marque was our idea. together.
Mm-hmm.
Just seeing the trash and us both living on the mark and looking
Yes.
at it and stopping and cleaning it up. And it's like, you know what? Let's just open this up to
Right.
the community.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Mhm.
We're just going to pick a day and we use our resources and we're going to get out there and clean it up. And that gateway is the way that's where
Yes.
Food Right is. Church's Chicken is where people see at the gateway, where you start seeing people that walk along the street, some people that just walk every day, some people that ride bicycles, and they just throw the trash away on the side of those streets.
Yep.
And those who live in Lamar, we keep passing by every day. Who deals with that? It just stacks up. Stacks up. So we decided to take the ownership and initiative to get out there and get it clean. And this is not just going to be something that we're just going to do
Just
one
one
time.
time. Yeah.
This is going to be something that eye opener for the community to show that we do care and our citizens do care. So they're going to meet
That's
us
right.
there and we're going to get it cleaned up and we're going to continue to do this.
That's right.
Okay, so if somebody wants to find out information, maybe they want to be involved in the planning in the future, they want to get there, how can I bring my church out there? How can I bring my, my group of scouts or whatever? Who can they contact?
So at the cleanup, on that day when they come out there, right now there's an event that's on Facebook on Cleanup on La Marque.
Yes.
And you can follow that cleanup. And we will continue to post in that event. But at the end of our events that we hold, we also open up a Facebook group. So as they meet us on there, they're able to talk to us. How do I get involved? And we respond very quickly throughout our events when they come in there. And then they can meet us. Hey, I can't make this one. When can I make the next one? They'll be able to follow us along. And even if it's a small cleanup, even if it's a large cleanup, we'll be out there and making it happen.
Okay. And I saw that there was another event that had to do with bicycles that just happened. So what was going on with that?
Oh, wow. Well, the bicycle ride was so amazing. It was refreshing. It was like a much needed,
Yeah.
like
Exactly.
just coming from the pandemic, and so many things that we've experienced throughout the year. Just taking that nice bike ride just opened up, I think, a lot of mindsets, but before we got to that bike ride, the bike ride originated because we were talking about just riding bikes. And Tracie rode her bike through the neighborhood one day, and I said, you know what? We should ride together.
Yeah.
Let's get out here and ride. It wasn't a community thing at the time. And then we talked about it again at another event, and we just kind of played with it. And then one day, I don't know, we just like, you know what? I've had enough. Let's ride these bikes. And we hadn't, it was just like, let's do it. And then we opened it up, and we just got so many people that wanted to get involved, and we were like blown away at the responses. So we were like, yeah, we can't we were
stop.
praying for the weather to be beautiful. I mean, we were just like, come on, God, we need this day. And not just for, for the bike ride, but for us,
And for everybody, for the community.
Yeah.
It was great
It
because
was.
riding a bike, that one day I was riding a bike and I decided to go live on the bike.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt good riding my bike. I got this bike and I'm like, I ain't been on the bike in a while.
Yeah.
So I'm riding the bike and I'm like, okay, I've been riding for a little while. I think I can go live for maybe 5 seconds. So I got on there and I went live on my bike. And then after that, people just started asking, hey, where'd you get the bike from? Because during the pandemic, it was difficult to get the bike.
Yes.
It was very difficult.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so getting bikes and then decided, let's do this. So we made the post and it started blowing up everywhere. People start contacting, hey, I don't have a bike. Where can I get a bike from?
Yeah.
So that became for us to start researching places to help people find bikes.
Yeah.
And then the event was amazing. La Marque Police Department, shout out to Chief Jackson. He did an amazing job sending out help. Oh, yes, definitely. He was on it. And the officers, what time do we need to be there? Well, let's take this route. We planned the route out. And they met us that way. We had cones set up. We also had the emergency station. We had bike pumping stations. So when people got up there to make sure that their bikes were good, pumped up. And also we had a trailer that was available for breakdown bikes. And that did happen.
It did.
We had one bike.
It wasn't one of y'all, was it?
No.
Okay.
But the great thing about it, we had started stretching it first. We prayed before.
Right.
Then we started stretching. And then we talked about the safety rules. And then we went on it. And, of course, this is a beginner's bike ride. Okay?
Yeah.
It was supposed to be a beginner's bike ride.
Yes, it was a beginner's bike ride. So we got on there. And we had to take a rest stop.
Right.
And we took one. And it wasn't a long one, but we took one. It was, I think we went maybe not even a mile yet, but we took a rest stop, which was it was planned. And we had volunteers there. And they had snacks, healthy snacks and water. And so going there to the next one. And then that's when we had one incident, which was great. Got on the phone. the bike trailer, picked it up, that person and the bike, took him to the next stop, fixed it real quick, and we all was riding up again, and that was it. It was just great. So
we actually gained more riders at the stop, the main stop.
Yes.
When we got there, we had 2 more people coming to join us. So we were like, yeah, come on. Like, it's not too late.
Were they just riding bikes like down and like, hey, can we ride with you guys?
They knew we were doing it. They
Right.
called,
Okay.
But then so they caught up with it. So it was great because seeing the kids come out in the community.
Yes.
And the officers were amazing. They were waving. It was almost like a parade.
Yeah.
They were waving at the kids and the kids seeing
Yes.
bikes. When do you see bikes come down your community? Ladies with bikes that's just taking the time and just riding and it was just great. It was great that day.
Do you think it's a mixture, I guess, community, exercise, just a sense of feeling, I guess, normal? What is it about the event that just made it so good?
People have been wanting to do it. And just getting together and saying, riding my bike.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, oh, we should ride here. From that, now the ideas are everywhere. And so we need to open it. One day we'll open it up, the community where we'll do it with men and women together. But it was a ladies' bike ride, so we can feel comfortable to get out there.
Right.
Especially some of us said, hey, I haven't even rode my bike yet.
Right.
This is my first time just getting on it in 10 years.
Yeah, since a kid. But they always say, there's the saying, it's like riding a bike.
Right.
Is it like riding, but like you get on there and it's like, I haven't ridden in 10 years, but now I can go live and ride at the same time.
Right. You had to build some confidence at first.
You do.
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
Because you got to talk to your muscles. You have to talk to your body. You have to keep it motivated. And that's the thing. You know, everybody was motivated. They didn't give up. No one got discouraged. It was great. It was some really great energy. And, yeah, I'm excited to do it again.
So there is going to be a next time? When is that going to be?
Absolutely.
Yes. January 16th is going to be the next one.
Is that going to be a ladies' event as well?
That one right there, we're kind of trying to see if we're going to open it up to the community. That one, I believe, is going to be a ladies' one on that one.
Right.
And, that way we can keep it going with it. But that's going to be at Highland Valley Park.
Okay.
Yeah.
If somebody wants to follow that, how can they find out more info, or where can they go to see updates about it?
They can get on Facebook and go to Ladies Bike Ride. That's
right.
it. It's real simple. Ladies Bike Ride. And you hit the join button, and that's it. And you're in, and we'll talk to you. And
We'll be welcomed in.
Right. And if you're riding a bike that day, we want you to get on
out.
there and post that you ride the bike that day. Even if you ride at home in your driveway,
Right.
just getting on that bike, or, hey, I'm getting ready. I bought me a new bike, all those exciting things, because, with the pandemic going on, it's going to be a lot more bike riding. And I encourage everybody to go out and go
That's
get more
right.
bikes. Yeah, because they're available now.
That was one of the pros that we came to a conclusion on that also helped because of the pandemic. More people are just trying to spend some time outside. So bike rides. And then we learned that bikes were hard to find in the stores. So it's just like now we have people saying, well, do you have guys, or do you rent the bikes? Are you, and we would love to rent bikes out. We would really love, and for free,
Yeah.
We would really love to have multiple bikes for ladies that don't have any, but we haven't got there yet, ladies, but
Right.
I'm almost sure that God will bless us along the way. So you guys just keep hanging in there with us. You know what? I will even let someone use my bike on one of those days just to get out there and ride and see the feeling. And I'll be at the water station, right? Because that's what we do. We want to exchange the experiences with one another. And so I'm excited to see who else is going to come out and who's just going to join us along the way. And more people are just, when are you doing it? When are you doing it? So, yeah.
So here's some comments that I want to read. This one is from Cindy Greeley. She said it was awesome, talking about the bike ride.
Oh, yeah.
Miss Cindy.
Yes. And then here's another one. This is from Kevin. Said, go Tracie and Robinson. Time to clean up and revive the La Marque Cougar Pride.
All right. Well, thank you,
Thanks,
Cindy.
right?
And thank you, Kevin. Yes, it is time. I will say that it is time. Just getting together. We do alumni things to get together as a community with our football team. We have like meetups. We do those things. But one thing about it, I believe that divide and conquer, that we get together as a community, that we can knock a whole lot of things out. And with the cleanup, just little detailed things that you pass by. It might be a sign that's still sitting there, and maybe somebody, an elderly that's gotten older, wasn't able to get that down yet, and it's just sitting there, and they need to come out the ground. Those things. Lamar has done a fantastic job with doing things to clean up our city and to upgrade our city, and we have a lot of wonderful things going on. But as citizens, we have the ownership that we have to take.
That's right.
And not just sitting there. I know when I was younger, my parents, they didn't wait. If they seen something, no, you pick that up. This is your
That's
time.
right.
This is your home. You get that cleaned up.
That's right.
And that's how I was raised, and that's what I see out there. I can't just pass by and I look and I see people just throw these things down on our ground out there and think that it's okay. We have to clean it up.
Yeah.
Right.
Sometimes, especially on Facebook and social media, you'll see people point out stuff like, well, what about this? What about this? Or this doesn't look right.
Right.
It's like, well, why don't we, as a community,
That's right.
take initiative and say, hey, what can I do? It's all about perspective instead of like, well, look at this. Well, what can we do to, and there's people like you guys who are out there doing it.
That's right.
And then just connect with the right people and say, hey, what can we do to fix this issue?
And it don't take long, and sometimes it just take yourself. If you stop there and you just start singing so-and-so.
Just do it.
Right. Just do it. The initiative, someone might see you and come out and say, oh, let me help you. And you never know,
Right.
So right now, let's see, it's 10:17. This is KHEA Radio.com, 99.5 FM. It's Kickstart. My name is Gardy. I'm hanging out talking to Raushida and Tracie. There's a really cool cleanup event. Can we remind everybody, when is it and who's invited?
It's December 5th. We will be meeting up at 101, that's Circle T, Lake Road. And that's going to be in La Marque, December 5th from 9 to noon. Everybody in the community is invited. Bring your kids, bring your mask. We ask you to bring your mask, bring your gloves. It's going to be a very clean and very COVID-safe event.
Right.
We want you to come out.
All right. And then we were talking before we went on the FM about December the 14th, about something going on with the food bank. What do we got going on?
Oh, yes, it's going to be on the 19th.
The 19th.
Oh, I'm sorry, the
December
19th. I can't read my writing.
December 19th.
Yeah.
It's going to be Galveston County Food Bank here in Texas City. We'll be out there making sure that we get food out to the homeless or food out to people that's in need. It's open for everyone. It's going to be a great thing. We'll be there from 9 to noon. And we'll be out there to help make sure and talk to people.
That's right.
Some people don't want to talk about the food that they need and they're ashamed, but this is a great thing. This is a good thing. Or if you know somebody that's in need, we invite you to come out there and pick up for them because everybody don't have transportation.
Right.
Yeah, that's a big deal. When you were talking earlier about, someone, maybe they're elderly, they can't do something, but that's the same case with food. So if somebody needs some assistance, especially right now with everything going on, I can't go to the grocery store or, they're homebound for whatever reasons. They need some help.
Right.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So we want to put that out there early. We know that it's already a month in advance to let you know that on the 19th at the Galveston County Food Bank here in Texas City, we will be there giving out food. And so we invite you, talk to people, plan a trip, see who's in need because the 19th is right before Christmas, and this could be somebody to help out with their Christmas meal.
Mm-hmm. Raushida, you said you're from Galveston, right?
I am from Galveston.
So do you still live in Galveston on the island? Or are you in La Marque now?
I live here in La Marque.
Okay, in La Marque. So what are some goals that you have for 2021? What do you want it to look like for you and for the community?
Well, I truly believe that La Marque is a thriving and growing community. So the looks that, you know what? We have so many strong people. We have strong businesses that are booming. We have new construction. So everything is really thriving and growing. So I can't really predict what I think it would look like, but I think it'll be beautiful. And more people, more families are coming in. They're the more that we have, the more the better. And what I mean by that is events like what we're doing, it offers more to our community. And so we're not just doing it for the looks. We're doing it because we live here. So we're dedicated. And I can tell you for sure I'm dedicated. So I'm dedicated to help and lead some of those efforts to help keep La Marque thriving. So whatever we have to come to the table with, I'm definitely here for that.
Yes, I love it. So La Marque is growing. There's a lot of construction. There's a lot of stuff that's in the works. People are moving here. There's houses that are getting beautiful houses that are being added. There's renovation, downtown and businesses that are being recruited to come here. Tracie, you as a business owner, what would you like to see 2021? The Lord willing and everything hopefully getting back to normal. What are some goals you have?
So 2021, we're already on it. We're going to have more community events.
Yes.
I see a lot of things that's happening in La Marque 2021. Even though that COVID is going on, that we're not going to stop. Businesses are being built in La Marque. I have an event center in La Marque. Downtown La Marque, the businesses are going great.
Yes.
Right there in our circle, to me, with small events. And then we have another event hall. And then we have Art of Coffee that's doing well. And then we have some other great things that'll be coming I'm not going to talk about.
Right.
But we have Razor Sharp Barbershop
Yes.
that's over there. And those businesses are growing and doing well. And this is and with the community and the community leaders that we have, that's here for 2021.
powerful.
Everybody is excited and on fire. Like the new signings that we have in La Marque that's over there, located next to Walmart. Those great things. Those things right there, it takes time, it takes planning, and those things help bring more business and the beautification of our city. So with those things coming and more houses being built and other things that I won't talk about that's coming in La Marque, I am just so excited. This is the place to be. If you want to move somewhere, you need to come move to La Marque.
That's right.
La Marque is where it's at.
And then get involved in the community.
Get involved.
Absolutely.
We open the doors. We want all help. Kids, teenagers, grandparents, the more the merrier. We open the doors.
Yeah, so right now it's 10:22. This is KHEA Radio.com, 99.5 FM. It's Kickstart. My name is Gardy. I am talking to Raushida Robinson and Tracie Steans. You know, the cleanup event, it's taking place December 5th from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. You are invited, and let's all do our part to clean up our own community.
Yes,
and everybody's welcome to attend, right?
That's right.
Is there anything else that we'd like to talk about or touch on?
And so we just invite everybody. Just make sure they have the contact information. If you're just now joining us, it's going to be December 5th. That's the Clean Up La Marque, and that's going to be open to the community.
Correct.
We will be at 101 Lake Road. That is Circle T gas station. You can bring your supplies. You can bring whatever you have at home. If you have extra trash bags that you want to bring, sanitizers, coolers, waters, anything lawnmowers. Just bring it. If you want to contact us to say, hey, I see this, or if you know an elderly or someone that's in need in the community that stays on the La Marque side, please reach out to us and inbox us and let us know. We'll make sure we'll put that on our map and that we would give a helping hand to that person.
That's right.
Thank you so much for joining today. I appreciate you guys and what y'all are doing for the community.
Thank
you for having us.
Of course. This is KHEA Radio, 99.5 FM. All right. Hey, Facebook, again, feel free to share this out and start a watch party now and ask how you can get involved and, attend those events or go to the bike rides and everything else that Tracie and Raushida have going on.
Join us.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.